sable et du vent. C'est la fin du monde et je me mets à marcher.
You see the wood when I drive, and the leather inside, the chrome in my tires, now the paint don't dry. Yeah, my frame stay wet, and I stay fly. Keep my hoes in check, and that's no lie.
That's some rouse type shit. How'd you actually come in the game?
Shit, man, I started, back in the Gap a little bit. You know, my brother, how it all started was my brother was rapping. You know what I'm saying? He was real talented, real talented lyricist or whatever. And he was rapping. He was like, man, I want to rap. So, like, shit, let's do it. I didn't know anything really about the rap game other than, shit, I was listening to music. You know what I'm saying? And so, a partner of mine, I went and hollered at a partner of mine who was fucking with the music. I said, man, I need to get some beats from my brother. You know what I'm saying? So, he plugged me into a cat, a real talented producer. Went over there, man, listened to some beats. Me and my brother picked about, 3, 4, 5 beats. I bought them, and I'm like, shit, what we do now? You know what I'm saying? I didn't know anything really about getting into the studio or recording, anything like that, right? So, we went to the studio, we went to, I booked out a studio. This was back in the Gap where, booking 10 hours in the studio was gonna run you $1,500 and, you know what I'm saying, $1,000, shit like that, right? Make a long story short, but, I started managing the cat because he was a talented producer. You know what I'm saying? And I bought him, a bunch of equipment or whatever. And, things just didn't work out the way I felt like they needed to work out. And so, I had all this equipment sitting in the back of my house. I went back there and started fucking with it one day. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And I, saw that I had the knack for it. So,
what was your first big placement?
The first song I did with an established artist was the song. It was this cat. He was a cat out of Compton, right? I can't remember his name, man. But anyway, this cat had got at me, and he did a song with Rapping Forte.
Rapping
You know what I'm
Forte.
saying? So it was that. You know what I'm saying? That was the first time. That was maybe back in I want to say it was 01 or 02, somewhere back in there. You know what I'm saying? That's where, I really, I got my feet wet pretty quick. Because, I knew a bunch of cats from, other shit, you know what I'm saying? I really remember, like, let's see, I want to say, well, I know the first major label placement was Tum Tum. I did that Hustle on that album, Eat or Get Eight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know that was my, first major label placement, like major label, like that was with Universal. I think Universal or Universal Republic, one of them. But I did the majority of the production on King Kong Cottonmouth's album. A lot of people consider it to be a classic. Like I did, sitting the Elbows Out the Window with Cotton and Charlie Boy. And I think Young Pig was on that song too, Cotton's little nephew. But I did 13 out of the 17 tracks on that album. And I did a couple of tracks for Mr. Lucci on that 100% Real. I did, a couple of other, I did all, done a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying, around here. But I think, like the first big song out of Dallas, I'm thinking it was that Tum Hustle. But I don't know, that Cottonmouth there, I might have came before that. So if that was the case, then it was probably Elbows Out the Window. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
How can they put their foot in the game and what they need to do in your experience?
Well, people gotta have they gotta have dedication to the craft, man. You know what I'm saying? See, a lot of cats, man, these days, they think it's gonna happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? These cats aren't loyal to each other. They're not loyal to a movement, not loyal to they just not down with anything, man. They think, me, it's all about me. It's not about you, homie. You know what I'm saying? It's about the big picture. You know what I'm saying? Because the only thing that really enabled me to get through, I'm not gonna say the only thing, but but a major thing that enabled me to get through is because this is one thing I knew. I knew these motherfuckers couldn't out-hustle me, and I knew these motherfuckers couldn't out-think me.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I knew these motherfuckers wasn't gonna stay down longer than me, and they wasn't gonna out-sacrifice me, man. You know what I'm saying? So while all these other motherfuckers were, you know, in the club bullshitting, having bitch problems and all that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? And just, you know, the day-to-day bullshit that we go through in life, man, I was in the studio. You know what I'm saying? I was in the studio putting mine down. And then like I'm talking about through all the ups and downs, man. Through all of it. And that's what I did. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and that's why I tell cats, hey man, the game isn't given to the swift. You know what I'm saying? The game is given to the motherfucker who's going to endure to the end, man. You got to stay down, homie.
Yeah.
You got to stay down. You got to stay on track. You got to stay committed. Even when you feel like, shit, man, you at the end of your rope, man. You got to stay in there, man. You know what I'm saying? And you got to fight to the end. And that's what a lot of these cats don't understand. And that's what's going to get you to win right there. It's not really the talent. The talent, you know what I'm saying? The talent is a part of it, but that's like the initial stepping stone. You feel me? But, you know what I'm saying? You can have all the talent and not be in the right state of mind, and you'll never get through. But you can be in the right state of mind and have less talent and get through. To you is going to change all their lives and their families' lives forever. You know what I'm saying? And he said it's not important for everybody, you know what I'm saying, to understand your vision. You know what I'm saying? It's just important for them to understand enough of it to believe in it. You know what I'm saying? And once they believe in it, get down with you, stay down with you, and make the sacrifice with you. And all those who make the sacrifice, man, we're gonna get to the top together, man. And that's what he said he did, man. And that's why, you know what I'm saying, over at Rap-A-Lot, man, it's such a tight-knit family, man. It's such a tight-knit circle, man. And you know, like shit, man, you know, shit, if you gonna take advice from somebody, you know what I'm saying, take it from Jay, because he's been there and he did that.
Yeah.
Numerous times, you feel me?
So how important would you say to handle your business, your paperwork, getting lawyers, not trusting on nigga shakes and shit, you know what I'm saying, niggas word, and actually handle your business on that ink?
I mean, you gotta do it, man, you know what I'm saying?
Paying taxes.
Without paperwork, there is no work, you feel me? Like that's the only way, you know what I'm saying? All the paperwork just represents, you know, our agreement on paper, you know what I'm saying? And it doesn't guarantee that the business will go without any hitches, you know what I'm saying? But it guarantees that if it does, man, we have a recourse, you know what I'm saying? There's a recourse, you know what I'm saying? So like, you know, taxes, all that is, man, is very important, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, what we have to realize is this is business. This is the music business, man, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know what I'm saying? And the business side of it is where you generate the income, you know what I'm saying? And if you're not handling the business, man, there will be no money, man. You know what I'm saying? And there will be, you're not going to get what you're supposed to get. You're not going to get it when you're supposed to get it. And you're not going to get it how you're supposed to get it. And you're not going to be able to hold on to it and keep it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to always remember, man, this is business and it's corporate business. This ain't no street corner shit.
Explain in dummy terms a little bit about royalties and how you can get paid as an artist and producer.
Well, you know, like a producer, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, producer, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, bam. Like from a producer, let me speak, you know, from a producer standpoint. Like there are, you know what I'm saying, there's publishing royalties and there's record royalties, right? Now publishing royalties include public performance royalties. That's like the ASCAP and BMI money. ASCAP, BMI, and CSAC, you know what I'm saying? Any of those performance rights organizations, they collect that. And that includes like radio play, television play, any other public performance of a copyrighted work, right? And then under publishing also is mechanical royalties. You know what I'm saying? Mechanical royalties are the monies derived from the sale of your music. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's on CDs, digital downloads, you know, well, whatever other, you know what I'm saying, medium. You know what I'm saying? And synchronization rights fall under publishing too. And synchronization rights are synchronization royalties. Those are the royalties derived if your music is placed in motion pictures and movies. You know what I'm saying? Now the difference between like public performance royalties, mechanical royalties and synchronization rights are negotiated. You know what I'm saying? Like those are completely negotiated. There's no statutory rate. You know what I'm saying? With mechanical royalties, there's a statutory rate. You know what I'm saying? With public performance money, there's a set rate. You know what I'm saying? And a set, you know what I'm saying, formula that they use, you know, to calculate the royalties. But synchronization rights are all negotiated. You know what I'm saying? Saying, hey man, we want to use your song in this movie. You feel me? Okay, well shit, man, give me, give me 50 racks. Well, we can't do 50 racks. Well, shit. Hey, don't use my song, man. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. You know, however the negotiation goes, but those are negotiated rights. You know what I'm saying? So, now let me say this too. Because a lot of motherfuckers, they say, hey man, we'll just get it up on the back end. I'm talking about just the average run-of-the-mill motherfucker that you might run into out here, man. Hey, man, we'll work something out on the back end. Motherfucker, you don't have a record deal. You're not an established artist. What the fuck? The back end? What the fuck is your back end, homie? Ain't no back end. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? With the money that a motherfucker pays up front for the track, all that is an advance against the royalties. That's what it is. You know, that's what it really is. But the thing is if you know this artist is not going to have a back end, like this artist is going to get out here and move and go double leg, I mean, why the fuck would you even, you know, man, you got to pay, homie. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, now, if you're dealing with an artist like Jay-Z or an artist like that that's guaranteed to sell platinum or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Then, I mean, you don't really have to charge them an upfront fee because you're going to make a whop on the back end. You feel me? And you guaranteed to get, you know what I'm saying, to get all that bread on the back end anyway. But with the average cat that you know is not gonna move any units, man, nah, man, you gotta break bread up front, homie. You know what I'm saying? Because chances are that's the only money you'll ever see from this record. And then on top of that, this motherfucker might have a regional hit, right? That's one, getting no radio play. You know what I'm saying? Secondly, it's on every fucking mixtape everywhere. You feel me? Third, it's not for sale any fucking where. But this motherfucker is putting this song out there and he's getting shows off of it. So what do you mean, man? I produce a motherfucking hit for you. You getting all these motherfucking shows, man. I work some shit and I'm gonna get it on the back. Ain't no fucking back end, man. But you making a gang of money off the fucking shows and all this type of shit. Nah, man, give me mine up top, homie. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's real motherfucking talk, partner. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, like I said before, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, once you have produced, man, and been a part of the UGK thing, of the Bum B thing, of the Pimp C thing, man, of all that type of shit, of the Rap-A-Lot thing, man, you know what I'm saying, man? You have been a part of the top of Texas, bro, the top of Southern music, man.